have to complain about instructions, directions, and that sort of thing. They're just way too complicated. There's many, many pages, too many don't make any sense, and some of them are just plain old dumb. This is the owner's manual for a Chrysler Pacifica van. The main user's manual has 512 pages, although pretty much every car has manuals just like this. The quick reference guide, 20 pages. Here's the supplement, 104 pages. The Uconnect manual, 120 pages. They even have a Lemon Law booklet that's 60 pages. Plus some California emissions thing, 8 pages. That's 824 pages. Is that really necessary? I'm going to guess that one day all those booklets will be gone. And they will give you a QR code to direct you to a website instead. And speaking of websites, don't you just love those terms and conditions and privacy policies? It's bad enough like this, but sometimes they give you these tiny windows good enough for just 2 lines at a time. It takes no effort at all to find questionable instructions. I've seen recipes like this a number of times. Bake until done? Well, how long is that? Now check how stupid this is. In the instructions for a hot water heater, they had this chart to warn you what hot water can do to your skin. It says 122 degrees, time for first degree burn, 1 minute. Time for second and third degree burns, 5 minutes. Now look, 149 and 154 degrees, 1 second and instantaneous. This is the actual thermostat. It's set to just over 120. But look, it can be turned up to 150 degrees. I think this is a great way to get rid of unwanted guests. You won't get burned with this. It's an LED candle. The switch is either timer on or off. That's timer on or off. Looks like a no-brainer. But these are the instructions in 3 different languages, all on this giant sheet of paper. Even 1/3 of this is too much. They always joke about how hard it is to set the old VCR clocks. Well, this is a clock from a 2005 Toyota Prius. A lot of modern clocks now set automatically, but it couldn't be simpler than this for setting it manually. An hour button for the hours and a minute button for the minutes. Now check out the 2010 Toyota Venza clock. First, in the user's manual index, clock is on page 178 and 192. Page 178 indicates to go to page 182. And the instructions read,
Setting the clock. Step 1. Select clock on the display settings screen and press the select reset button.
Press the info button to adjust the hours and the setup button to adjust the minutes.
How about what's on page 192? Clock. Go to page 194. And that reads,
Setting the clock.
Step 1. Press and hold the info clock button until part of the display begins to flash. Step 2. Press and hold the reset H button to adjust the hours.
As it turned out, there are 2 different versions. After 45 minutes of fighting with this stupid thing, I discovered there's actually a 3rd version, and that's not even in the manual. Ford is discontinuing their parking assist feature. It turns out very few drivers use it. Why? These are the instructions. The first part seems simple enough, but check out the canceling instructions.
Press the active park assist button during operation. Grab the steering wheel during operation. Drive above 22 miles per hour for a short period of time when searching for a parking space.
Wait a minute. What did she say?
Drive above 22 miles per hour.
Now this is actually just a bidet cover for a toilet. Very good quality, but the instructions have so many pages of warnings and cautions. Starting on page 4, we have safety precautions. Warning, caution, warning, 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 caution. Caution, danger, warning, safety precautions, operational precautions. Finally, on page 12, we get to the real stuff. And the reason is because lawyers like to add this so the company doesn't get sued. I need new Apple headphones. As a bonus, they included a tiny set of novels. This one is the instructions. 32 pages worth in a dozen languages. All very tiny print. The other one is 64 pages of warranty. Great reading if you want to curl up in front of the fireplace. IKEA is famous for the directions using primarily just pictures. These bed instructions are clear and simple. It would behoove other manufacturers to take note, but sometimes that can backfire. I found this example on Reddit. Makes no sense. Now for the worst of all, the IRS. The U.S. tax law, 750 pages? No, not that. 7,500 pages. Guess again. It's 75,000 pages of tax laws, and they grow bigger every year. Let me know your complaints in the comments, and like and subscribe. Thank you.